Good evening, good evening, good evening. New weekly challenges. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Hey y'all, happy Monday. Happy Monday, happy Monday. Hey y'all, hey y'all, hey. What's going on? Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, all of my people on the YT. Welcome in, welcome in. Lena, welcome in, you guys. Happy Monday. It's Budget with Faith Mondays, y'all. Budget with Faith Mondays. Welcome in, welcome in. Hey, y'all, hey, y'all, hey. Welcome in, Lena, welcome in. Oh, okay. Shauna, welcome in, welcome in. Casey, welcome in, you guys. It's Budget with Faith Mondays. Nicole, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. Welcome in. Hey, hi, Nicole. How are you? Luna, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you guys? It is a Monday. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, you guys. Hi, Jenny. Hey, Luna. Hey, friend. Hey, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Happy Monday, Nicole. How are you, friend? How are you? Thank you so much for being here, you guys. Sorry, I was running a little bit behind. Thank you so much for the populars, Luna. Running a little bit behind. Your girl was kind of like trying not to get like a little bit of a headache. I know last night on my live, I felt like my nose was getting a little stopped up. And then I was like, oh, I got a little bit of a headache. But I took 2 Tylenol, y'all. So I was like, let me show up for my peeps. Let me show up for my community. So I was a little late, y'all. I was a little late. Tiffany, welcome in. Welcome in. So, y'all, we are going to get into the budgets today. We're going to get into the budgets. It is Budget with Faith Monday, right, y'all? Listen, tonight I feel like I really want to talk about some things that's going on, especially like, the banner says money pause, faith activated. Okay. I feel like this live was definitely inspired. Hope you feel better soon. Thank you so much. I'm not really like, I just had a headache and my son said he had a headache. So I really just think it's like the weather. I don't know. I know my nose is running a little bit, but not nothing too bad. That's gonna take your girl out. Not nothing 2 Tylenol won't do. Okay. Not nothing 2 Tylenol cannot do, y'all. So truly appreciate everyone for being here tonight. Let me know how your Monday evening is going. Let me know. I know it's a lot going on, like with the government shutdown, you guys, and just, a lot of people maybe losing like their SNAP benefits and all that. So, tonight when I talk about the budgets, we are going to really get into it. And I want to make sure that you guys, like stay to the end because we're going to talk about what a bare bone budget is. Some people may be familiar with it, but bare bone budget, we're going to get into it because it is going to be necessary for times like these where, I just know a lot of people that have been out of work because the government shut down. They're not getting paid. And when these are times like this, when you frantic, you like, oh my God, my money, what is going on? Furlough here. Oh, Nicole, I'm sorry, I don't know why your furloughed fed here. So very relatable. Yes, friend. I know a lot of people have been furloughed. Yes, friend. So hopefully you get some gems from this live. A lot of people definitely been telling me that, they're furloughed and that they the money is not coming in. So this is just, I feel like this budget live is definitely needed, just because it's just relevant to where you are. So again, Nicole, we are going to be praying for you, friend, because I know how scary that is. So with the furlough, you guys, um are you not? Because I know some of it depends on, like, because I've heard different stories. If you don't mind sharing, Nicole, are you still getting paid, friend, or are you not? Because I know some people were telling me that some of them were still getting paid but sent home. Some of them were, I think I know one of my friends was saying that they were digging into their 401k. So let us know, friend. Hopefully they are still paying you. Miss Miriam, welcome in, welcome in. I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes, you guys, for people to come into the live, seeing if we can get the shares out. If you guys just came into the room, don't forget to grab your daily heart me. That's 1 cent. Helps me as the live host and also helps you as the viewer. Don't forget to get your engagement points, you guys. So it depends on your agency. I got part of my paycheck early, unfortunately. Okay, you got part of it, friend. That's why I said I know it depends on your agency. It depends on like exactly, but you got part of your paycheck early. Okay, unfortunately. Okay. Well, at least I know, I hate to say this. I'm like, at least you got part of it. I know, Tiff, welcome in. I know some people didn't get it at all. And then some people, I can't say because it's Coach Rhonda's birthday, but I will be back. I know it is Coach Rhonda's birthday, Luna. I know I'm like, man, we go live at the same time. I know I wanted to come in here and support her. I'm like, oh, but we go live at the same time. So tell her I said, hey, I probably will come in if she's still on or something like that when I get off. But I truly understand. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, I know it definitely depends on the department that you're in, Nicole, but we are going to be praying for you. Rogue, welcome in. Hey, 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 hey. Welcome in, Jesse. Welcome in. It is Budget with Faith Mondays, you guys. If you can tap out the live, if you can share it out to all the people that kind of need to hear this budgeting advice, especially for the people that the government. Thank you for your prayers. It's appreciated. You welcome. Need some prayer over my financial situation. Rogue, you are in the right place, friend. We were literally just talking about that. Literally, you are in the right place, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Again, for all the new people, if you can tap out the live, if you can share it out, if you can grab your daily heart me points at the top that lets you know when I go live. It also helps me as a live host and the creator. You are in the right room, friend. We are going to be talking about your finances, especially those that have been affected. Honestly, Carolyn, welcome in. Rogue, thank you so much for the follow, friend, especially those that has been affected by the government shutdown. We are going to be talking about like the bare bones budget, y'all. We're going to break it down tonight. I'm going to give you some simple and practical tips that you guys can take for times like these where it's just like, okay, bare bone, y'all. I'm going to break down exactly what that is. So when it's times like this and it's really tight and you may not be getting your paycheck. Hi, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you this evening? Emily, welcome in. We just started today, friend. We are going, and I was just saying that we're going to be talking about like it's a rough time for a lot of people. So I'm great. How are you? I'm great. I am great. Thank you for coming in, friend. Thank you for liking the live and sharing it out. I said that tonight we're going to be talking about like it's a tough time for a lot of people, just especially the ones that are affected by the government, shutdown. People money is being paused. I know know, like the SNAP benefits, and you know, a lot of people are being affected by like the food and everything. So thank you so much for the pumpkins, friend. Jesse, welcome in, friend. Oh, welcome in. So I feel like this topic was so needed. And it's really like faith over fear, budgeting through the storm, right? How we can still budget when we are in a storm. And again, you guys, when your money may be paused, or maybe your money is like you're not getting your full amount of money that you usually get. Well, our faith got to be activated, y'all. It has to be activated. Listen, we have to make sure that we talk to who our source is, and that's God. So truly appreciate everyone for being here. Just started. So thank you so much for make sure you guys share out the live. I actually am going to share out my live, y'all. I didn't share out my live. I should have, right? I'm just going to share out the live, y'all. If you guys can tap the screen, I'm just sharing out the live, which I should have been did. I just started though, y'all. But I hope that you got your pens and papers, y'all, because I am going to give some practical practical tips, y'all. Was it practical tips, y'all? Make sure y'all got your pen and paper. I'm just sharing out the live. If you guys can share out the live, tap out the screen. I really wish y'all that it was an easier way to share this live out, but it's not. Okay, I'm just sharing out my live. Welcome in to everybody in the room. We are going to talk about, you know, I feel like the elephant in the room right now for a lot of people. And you know, a lot of people are really going through it financially. They don't know when their next paycheck will be. Government officials are affected. So we're going to talk about it tonight. Okay. I was just sharing out the live. Welcome in. Make sure I didn't miss any comments, you guys. Welcome in. I'm just sharing out the live. Okay. So let's just start. You know, I know this is like, it's a heavy topic, and it could be concerning for a lot of people, you guys. Again, welcome in for everybody on the YT. So we're going to start with just a couple engagement questions, but welcome in, you guys. Trying to figure out, thank you, Ro, for sharing out the live. Thank you so much, friend, for sharing out the live. So let's start, you guys. Alyssa, welcome in. Thank you so much for being here. So my first question is, who's felt like every time you catch up, something new hits your finances? Do you feel like every single time you catch up, you get that emergency fund, you put the money back into your savings, and something new hits your finances? Like, Lord, like, amen to that one, girl. Listen, is it just like every single time I get my money together, you know, I got the savings back up, wealthy, welcome in, and it's just like, boom, something happens. It's just like always like that. Let me know. Everybody's like saying amen. Let me know if that is you. Like every time something happens, Janine, it's just every time I try to play catch up, it's always something that happens. I feel like that's a lot. That happens to a lot of people, you guys. So you are not alone. Welcome in, Khalees. Welcome in. You're not alone, you guys. You're not the only one that that may be happening to. So I just want you guys to know that. I feel like I don't even really know no rhyme or reason for that, y'all. Like it's just like, is it just karma? I mean, not karma, but just like circumstances. Like what is it? Hi there, Khalees. Welcome in, friend. Hello. How are you? How are you on this Monday evening? How are you, friend? How are you? Deborah, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So we are just, the first engagement question, friend, that I asked is, do you I love your hair. It's so nice. Oh, thank you, friend. I got my hair done. Thank you so much, Flourish, for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Yes, I got my hair retwisted. You know, my little lock tissue be putting a little, hey girl, hey, friend, hey, Cheryl, welcome and good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening. Truly appreciate you guys for being here. Truly appreciate you. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Thank you so much. You guys, all of the new people that are coming into the room, we are going to be talking. Yes, Flores, yes, I love the stickers. Think I got a flash goal already, y'all. Oof. What's the name's giving me a foot? What's the flash goal? 6 heart me's. Oh my gosh, y'all. Why would it do that to me when people already got their heart me already? 6 different heart me's. TT be playing with your girl. Why did it do that? 6 heart me's when it know that I already had people. Oh, Khalees, thank you so much for getting your heart me from. When I know that people already come in and grab their heart me already, and then they just want to play. See, TT just be wanting to play with your girl. Because usually I feel like it's roses or something like that. But you just want to play with the heart me. Like, y'all, we not gonna start with the shenanigans. So tonight, you guys, again, we are going to be talking about when you're in a storm, when your money is paused, for people that are been affected from, the government shut down. If you got your paycheck, oh, Nicole, thank you so much for the heart, me friend, truly appreciate it. Again, when you're in a storm, your money is affected. Listen, we are going to talk about how to budget through that, right? When you don't know when the next time you get in a paycheck, you don't know, like you just, maybe you have some savings, maybe you don't have some savings, but it's like when you only have a limited amount of money, you're like, what do I do? Like, what do I pay? What do I pay? So we're going to talk about a bare bones budget. Wink's wife, welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. All the new people that are here. It's Flourish. Oh, Flourish. I'm like, Flourish. Oh, look, how many accounts do you have for Naisha? Welcome in. Welcome in. Look, TTB playing, friend. I don't know. Well, I'm like, Wink's wife. Okay, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. And again, I don't know why TTB playing with the flash goal, y'all. I don't even know why it does that. Okay, so the first question I asked, Naisha, welcome in, was this is my personal account. Okay, and I don't know why that was filtered, Flourish. Okay, that's your personal account. Okay. So the first question again I asked you guys was, do you ever feel like every time you catch up, something new hits your finances? Like, do you ever feel like, Dad, every single time I catch up, I build my emergency fund again, I build the saving up, something new hits your finances. Something new hits. A lot of people were saying, yes, that's me. Let me know if that is you in the chat. Next question is, drop a money sign if you ever had to stretch one paycheck way too far. Like, did you have that paycheck, you guys, that you had to stretch over 2 weeks? Oh, welcome in, Cheryl. Oh, thank you so much, Bush. Pleasantries, welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Thank you so much. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. You know who? I know who. Thank you so much for all your accounts and all your help. Thank you so much. Drop a money bag and okay, a money sign. Okay, so if you ever had to stretch you ever had to stretch one paycheck way too far? Yes. Okay. Let me know. Need one more heart me. Yes, I need one more heart me. For people, Tammy, woman of God. Okay, you saying you, friend, you're like, yes, I had to stretch my money, Janine. Okay, listen, and again, you guys, make sure y'all have your pen and paper, because y'all, your girl gonna definitely drop some gems for y'all, and just also like simple things that maybe you didn't think about. Hey, girl, can't stay long tonight, but praying for you and lead people to organize their budget pleasantries. Thank you, friend. Works people up. Me can't find my money bag. Sorry, I get it. It's okay, friend. Pleasantries, thank you so much, friend. I know you can't stay long, but thank you so much for the support, friend. Listen, I get it, you guys. You are not alone. And again, That's why we're gonna have some simple tips, you guys. Multiple, what's it? Oh, multiple sing simple intentionally. Hey friend, oh hey friend, hey friend. How are you? Multitask, multitask Amani, right. I'm like trying to read your name, friend, but I know who you are though. I'm like trying to read the name. Um, So okay, so I caught your live. You caught my live. I know. I'm so excited for you to catch my live, friend. Truly appreciate you. I don't know, something was on my leg. So thank you so much for being here. And make sure you guys are tapping out the live. We are at 14K already, you guys, and your girl just started. We are at 14K. Let's see if we can get it to 20. If we uh Worship Wave, you changed your name, friend. I'm like, who is that? I seen your picture, but I'm like, Worship Wave, you changed your name, friend. I did. I'm like, who is that? You just, I like your hair is beautiful. Oh, thank you so much, friend. Thank you so much. You know your girl got a retwist, so thank you. Yeah, Worship Wave, I kind of like that, but I liked Alan too. But I get it, friend. But Worship Wave, I feel like he got to grow on me a little bit, but I like Alan though. But I get it. I kind of like changed my name a little bit. I had the budget coach and then I put Christian on it, so I get it. But you got to change and evolve, so I get it. I like it though. Worship Wave, oh welcome in, friend. Oh welcome in. You see your girls at the C League, right? You can still call me Alan. Oh, I can still call you Alan. Well, I'll be like, Virtual with Alan, what's going on? What's going on? You see, your girl is in C League, friend. Oh my gosh. I did a live for 4 hours. Please do. Oh, okay. So I'll be like, hey, Alan, what's going on? Look, you see your girl, all new people. I'm in C League, y'all. If y'all don't really know what the leagues are, woo, I was looking at the budget for C League, y'all. I was like, oh, Lord. Congratulations, Alan. I'm like, is it a good thing? Should I have stayed in D? Because these gifts in C. I said, whoa, Jesus. I'm gonna have to tell my community we're gonna have to be on a budget for the gifts in C. Okay. So definitely I realized that you really do have to have a community to really like league up and rank up. So I'm just like, Lord, you gonna got it, you know what it is, and I'm not gonna stress about it. So we'll see. We will see how this week goes about the leagues. If anybody know like really about the leagues as a live host, D League is the lowest league, and then C, and then it's B, and then it's A. Really need a community, yes. So the higher the league you are, the higher the gifts are. So you guys, I ain't stressing about the gifts. It is what it is, but you definitely need a community to do it. Okay, so so the second question I asked was drop it a money bag if you ever had to stretch one paycheck too far. So number 3, it's just some engagement questions, you guys, before we like get into the topic or whatever. So 3, so just kind of so I can gauge where where everyone is at. Nadia, welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for being a title gifter, Alan. So who's been feeling anxious about their money? I feel like this just affects everyone. Put it in a chat. You could put a hands raised if you have been feeling anxious about your money. You're like, Janine, I'm feeling so anxious about my money. Let me know in the chat if you like, oh my gosh, I am feeling so anxious about my money. I know this has affected a lot of people. You're like, listen, I don't know when I'm going to get me. Yes, a lot of people are like, I don't know. Thank you so much, Gemini. Welcome in. Welcome in, Gemini. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Yes, I know this affects a lot of people, y'all, especially the people that, again, are being affected by the government shutdown, the furlough, all of that. I know you guys are feeling anxious about your money, but I still want to remind you guys that we serve. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, becoming 69 in the fan club. Just want to let you know that at the end of the day, I know in this tough season, happy Monday, Queen, happy Monday. In this tough season, y'all, God is still our source. God is still our source. And I know you're like, Janine, I know, but these bills got to get paid. Okay, I get it. I get it. I get it. That's why we are going to talk about what a bare bone budget is and how it looks, you guys. Your hair is so beautiful. Oh, thank you so much. Glad to catch you. I'm cooking, but I'm here. Oh, thank you so much, Gemini. Everybody saying my hair is beautiful, y'all. I just got a retwist, you know. Thank you so much for sharing out the live, you guys. Truly appreciate it. Oh, we at 18K already, y'all. We are at 18K. So your girl can be pushed out so more new people can come into the room to get the budgeting advice, because I know this is affecting millions and millions and millions of people with the government and everything. Gemini, thank you so much for sharing out the live. So even though I know you guys are saying a lot of you guys are feeling anxious about your money, but drop into a heart, maybe like the cross or maybe like the flying birds. If you're saying, I'm going to choose faith over fear tonight when it comes down to your finances. I know that a lot of us are, stressed about the money. You're feeling anxious about the money. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you, again, if you're affected by the government shutdown, if you saying, Janine, I'm going to choose faith over fear tonight, put it in the chat. Faith over fear. We are going to choose faith over fear. I know it's very hard to still have faith when you like, I still have to get these bills paid. And God hears you. I guarantee you. But you like, you know what? Even though your money is paused, we're like, I'm going to choose faith over fear. Faith over fear, you guys, put it in the chat. Make sure you put it in the chat. And again, all of us, faith over fear team. He's like, woman of God, faith over fear. Yes, love that, love that. Welcome in, Patricia. Welcome in. Yes, we're going to choose faith over fear with our finances, y'all. And again, I'm going to talk about just some simple steps for you guys, but this is another good question, you guys. So if your budget was a mood, thank you so much, Alan, for the popular. If your budget was a mood right now, what would it be? If your budget was a mood, what would it be? Like if it was a mood, like what mood would it be? If you could explain your budget, y'all. If you like, it may be like mine's maybe Lord fix it, please. Like if it was just a mood, faith over fear. You love that. Oh, you love that side. Okay. If it was a mood, tired. Oh, Gemini said if it was a mood, tired. Okay, friend. If it was a mood, it's like, listen, my budget, like, I'm tired, friend. Okay, I agree with that. Nicole's like, I agree with that. Okay, if it was a mood, it could be tired, it could be exhausted, it could be worried, it could be anxious. What if it was a mood? Like, listen, I get it. I get it. I get it. You're like, the budget is like, oh my gosh, you guys. And again, we're going to choose faith over fear tonight. We're going to have some practical tips and steps that we can do that is going to help with the budget. So one of the things that I wanted to talk, that I'm going to start to talk about, one, right? So a couple of things. Make sure you have your pen and paper, you guys. Make sure you have your pen and paper. So number one, this is what I want to tell you guys. We're going to focus on what we can control, right? We cannot control the government. We cannot control not being, able to get our paychecks. We can only focus. We only can focus on what we can control, right, y'all? We can't focus at, the outside stuff. And I know I really wish that we could, right? But we can't. So that's the first thing. Focus on what you can control. Write that down. Focus on what you can control. When everything feels out of control, clarity brings peace, y'all. So when everything feels chaotic, it's like, listen, clarity is going to bring peace. You can't change the shutdown, but we can manage our four walls. And I always tell my clients this: if you are especially in a storm and a time of uncertainty, y'all, we gonna focus on what we can control, and we're gonna take care of our four walls. What's the four walls? Make sure you write this down. Lisa, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. We're going to focus on the four walls. Four walls. Number one, make sure you write down. First of the four walls is housing. That's the first thing, housing. You have to make sure that you take care of where you lay your head. If that's your rent, if that's your mortgage, whatever it is, housing is number one. Not debt, not anything else. Make sure housing is top number one. So these are going to be the 4 things that we're going to take care first. Number 1, put housing in the chat. If you guys are writing it down, put housing in the chat. Put it in the chat, y'all. Housing is number 1 that we have to manage for our 4 walls. Make sure you put it in the chat. Housing. 2, you guys, food, but not fast food. Not fast food, not DoorDash. Y'all. Food. Okay. That's like from the grocery store. And since this is such like a trying time, you guys, I would say like not like a Walmart or like a Giant, I would be like a Aldi. I feel like Aldi is probably like the cheapest market, right? That I feel like. Housing. Okay, Gemini. Yes, housing. Okay, make sure. Yes, Aldi. Yup. And I'm saying, y'all, and again, this is for like the times where it's just really tight, y'all. It's really tight. That's where I do all my regular shopping. Okay. So that's where you do all your regular shopping. Some people may not do all their regular shopping there. Maybe they go to a Giant, maybe they go to, a Walmart. Y'all, when the money is tight, okay, y'all, when it's tight. Callie, welcome in. We got to change our markets. We got to go to Aldi's. It's like, I feel like Aldi's is the cheapest one. So number 1, we're going to start with our housing. Number 2, food. No fast food, y'all, at all. The fast food budget has to cut out. The Starbucks budget has the Dunkin' Donuts, all of that. Like, and again, we are on like the bare bones because we don't know how the money is going to look. So again, we got to cut. Jessica, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you for being here. Now, again, y'all, this is when the money is tight. And again, we don't know when the next paycheck is coming in. We got to get down. Bridget, welcome in. Definitely take advantage of local resources too. Some states have had a spike in the food bank support. Yep, I was about to say that too. I'm about to say not only should we be like looking at the Aldis, but the food banks or like the produce junctions that you may have near your home. We got to tap into those resources. You could easily get like vegetables and Aaron, welcome in, vegetables, fruits, all of that for the low, y'all. And again, this is during a time where it's just like you don't know when the next paycheck is coming in. You got to stretch it a little bit, right? We got to peel it back, y'all. We got to peel it back because again, the most important thing that we got to make sure is you got to take care of your housing first, right? So that's why I said number 1, make sure you take care of your housing. And a lot of times for most people, housing takes up majority of people's money. Housing, rent, mortgage, we can't change those bills. Can't, especially like in 30 days. You can't change it. So it's like that may take up majority of your money, especially if you get half of your check. If you're not, we got to pay the rent, y'all. We have to pay the rent. Welcome in. Then the food. Now, food we can deal with, right, y'all? You can control where you're buying your food at. And that's also too, y'all. Excuse me. I need a water. That's also too not getting the brand name of the items that like maybe you get, because I know my kids love cereal. So they love Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Listen, that's cutting out the brand names, y'all. No brand names right now. And it's even thinking about like items that'll last you longer, right? Like oatmeal. Oatmeal is something that, you can buy on the cheap, on the low, and it'll fill you up and it is not that much. So that's how we have to be thinking, you guys, for again, when you don't know when you're getting your next paycheck, right? You've been affected by the government shutdown. We have to change. We have to think about, okay, what can I buy that's going to last me for me and my family, right? What can I get that I can stretch the meals? Again, make sure you cutting out all of the name brand stuff, name brand cereal, all of that. We getting the generic brand. Because it's cheaper, and making sure that you, utilize the local resources in your area, food banks, the produce junction, all of those things. So if it's resonating with you guys, put one in the chat. Put one in the chat if it's resonating. Like, okay, Jean, I got it. Say welcome in, welcome in. Put a one in the chat if it is resonating with you guys. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, Nicole, you like, okay, let me know. Okay, so it is resonating. Let me know. Welcome in, V. Welcome in, welcome in. Okay, so the third one, team, he's like, okay, V, welcome in. Thank you so much for joining the fan club, friend. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heartbeat. So it is resonating with you guys. Good, 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 good. Okay, so number 3, transportation. But here's the thing that I was about to say is tricky. So if you been affected by the government shutdown, you're not working, then the transportation, you guys, will probably will be low because you're not going to work, right? But if you're not affected or you're still going to work, transportation will be your third one. But here's what I would say, y'all. Try to sit up there and carpool. Do you have a coworker that lives near you that maybe y'all can carpool? Do you have, again, do you maybe, hey everyone, hey V, welcome in, friend, welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. That's a good idea. Yes, Nicole. Listen, and again, thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Truly appreciate you. Now, again, this is during the times where it's like, it's tight, right? Happy Monday, real mom Angela. Happy Monday, friend. Happy Monday. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here. We are talking about, our how can we budget during a storm, you guys. For all the new people that are coming in, we are talking about how we can budget during a storm. I felt like this was so needed, this topic, because a lot of people are being affected with the government shutdown, you guys. A lot of people are not getting their paycheck, or they don't know when the next paycheck is. So I'm talking about strategies that we can use that we're budgeting through a storm. So for the new people, thank you so much for sharing out the live. For the new people that came in, I said, we can only focus on what we can control. So I said we have to manage our 4 walls. And the first thing I said was housing. You have to take care. Oh, thank you so much for being the title gifter of the pumpkin, friends. Thank you so much. We have to take care of our housing. Number 2, I said food. But cutting out all the eating out, making sure you switching your market to Aldi. If you're not going to Aldi, welcome in on the YT. Welcome in. Let me know where you're watching from. If you're not shopping at Aldi, you need to switch your market, because again, if you don't know the next time you're getting paid and your money is extremely tight and we are budgeting through the storm, we have to take out all the luxury stuff, right? I said make sure that you are if you're getting the brand name cereal or the brand name items, y'all, we got to switch to the generic. If you are also try to look for your local produce stores, because those are cheaper. And I would say also to look for items that like fill your family up, that's cheaper, like oatmeal. What can you get maybe in bulk that will last you a while, that still will feed your family? Okay. And then I said transportation, y'all. So the people that are affected from the government shutdown that are not working, then your transportation budget may be low, which is good, because, well, not that good, y'all, but like, you may not be spending any money for gas. Thank you so much for the populars, because you're not working. But for the people that are still working, one of the things that I said is try to carpool. Do you have a car? Do you have a coworker that lives near you? Or maybe, you guys could share. Maybe you drive one day, then your coworker drives one day. Carpooling will save money on gas. Maybe if you didn't catch the bus, if you have a car and public transportation is cheaper, which I know people don't want to do public transportation, y'all, but if it's cheaper and you still can get to and from work, or maybe you like drive to like the train station and then get on public transportation, if it's cheaper, maybe cheaper than you actually driving the whole way. So again, you guys, this is only during the time. Welcome in, Kai. Welcome in. Welcome in. This is during the time where like the budget is tight. You don't know when the next time you're getting paid, and you still have to pay your bills. So we have to make sure that we're cutting everything that we can. So transportation, try to carpool. The fourth one, y'all, utilities, right? But I'm saying the bare minimum for the utilities, y'all. So that's your water, your electric, your gas, and I would say internet, right? Because we do need internet, y'all. But like everything else, we got put on pause. Everything else is on pause. The Hulu, the Netflix, all of the Disney Plus, all of that, y'all, we got to put it on pause. Because again, that little $10, $20, $30 for this subscription, HBO, all of that. Again, y'all, we got to make sure that we are taking care of our full four walls. And again, this is only during the time, and it's only for a season. It's just until, your money start coming back in, but you can pause it. You can pause that Netflix. You can pause that Amazon Prime. You don't need to pause. We need to be pausing these things because again, it's when it housing. Yep. Housing. It's not food. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, they definitely add up quickly. Yes, they do. They do. Angela, they do add up quickly. Thanks for that reminder. Yes, you're welcome, Nicole. You're welcome. Because again, you guys, and again, it doesn't have to be like this, forever. But again, it's just during the times where it's like, oh my God, it's tight. And my money has to really, you want every extra going to pause my Netflix. Friend, I know. People are like, oh my God, yep, you got pause the Netflix, pause that Amazon Prime, you got that Prime membership. Pause it, friend. I don't know if you're a Hulu, HBO, I think Tubi is free, but all of the subscriptions, and I know it may seem like, oh, it's only $10, but that stuff add up, y'all. I think even like for my budget, when I look at my subscriptions, I'm paying like $100 a month for my subscriptions. I got Netflix. Rocket Money helps see my subscriptions. Okay, nice. Rocket Money helps. Yeah, I've heard of Rocket Money. I'm trying to think of what other subscriptions I have. I know I have Netflix, but what else do I have, y'all? I'm trying to think. I got a lot of stuff for my business more than anything. Oh, you know what? That I have, y'all, that's expensive. That now I just thought about it. Do y'all have Apple Music? My freaking Apple Music subscription is $30. Let me know in the chat if y'all got Apple Music. And I got the family plan. And my kids be like, oh, mom, don't. Yeah, that's another thing that like the subscriptions, y'all. Like, cause I'm thinking like I'm trying to think about what's $100 that I'm paying for the subscriptions. But Apple Music is one, $30. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, I'm writing that down, y'all. Like my Apple Music one. Let me know in the chat if you got Apple Music, because mine's is $30. So that's another one. Any other type of streaming things, maybe for your music. Listen, we gotta go back to the free days of Pandora or free music apps, y'all. And again, this don't have to be like this forever, but this is when you don't know when your next paycheck is. You don't know when the money's coming in. It's real tight. We just want to pause those subscriptions. If you got a gym membership, you guys, and you don't go to the gym, listen, y'all. Welcome in, friend Coco. Welcome in. Pause that gym membership. If you don't go to the gym, you can walk outside, in your neighborhood for free, y'all. You have a park near where you live at, you can do that for free. And again, it ain't forever, y'all. It's just temporarily, okay? For when we are trying to really keep each and every dollar that we have. Deborah, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Oh, I have to try that. Oh, okay. Yep. Welcome in. Diva Ruth, welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you. Hey, sis. Hey, Deborah. Hey, friend. Hey. Welcome in. Welcome in. So we are talking about, oh, hey, Alicia. Welcome in, friend. Thank you so much for getting your heart, me, friend. Truly appreciate you. So we are talking about, for all the new people that are coming into the room. Love the sticker. Yes, you're using my stickers. Yes, chat. Make sure you guys, for all of the new people who are in here, make sure you use the stickers. And matter of fact, I think I do have a Budget with Faith Monday sticker, y'all. So y'all can put that in the chat to keep the chat going. It's a Budget with Faith. I think it's a Budget with Faith Monday sticker. Yep. So make sure you guys are using that to put it in the chat. Love it. Yes, I love it too, friend. Yes. So again, so we're talking about like the bare bones, y'all. I felt like it was so needed to talk about this. Shelly, welcome in. Shelly, welcome in, for just people that are being affected by the government shutdown. People don't know the next time they're getting paid. Their money is being paused. That how can we budget through a storm, right? So a couple things that I talked about is, again, the 4 walls that you need to make sure that we only can focus on what we can control. And again, the 4 walls that I talked about is housing. I talked about food, transportation, and utilities. And we were talking about those subscriptions, y'all. Because subscriptions, I was saying, you're going to have to pause those subscriptions that you the Netflix, the Amazon Prime, the the Apple Music, because y'all, I was just saying Apple Music is expensive, y'all. I'm paying $30-some for it. Transportation, yes. Housing, Gemini. Food, housing, transportation, absolutely. Okay, y'all. So, and again, this is only during the tight time. I know people are like, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now, make sure you guys got your notes. So I want to talk about what utilities like subscriptions. Absolutely, Gemini. Absolutely. So again, y'all, we want to create a bare bones budget, right? Beverly, welcome in. But people are like, what is a bare bones budget? All right, let's talk about what bare bones budget means, because this is your survival plan. And again, this is for all the people that may be affected by the government. Your money is paused, right? Bare bone budget is a simplified budget of your normal budget, right? So it covers your absolute necessities, y'all. Bare bones. So it's exactly what it said. It's literally down to the bare bones, right? No extras at all. Especially for my government workers, y'all. Especially for my people that may be affected by like the SNAP benefits or anything like that. And maybe they have to pay for food like out of their money. All of this. This is like the absolute necessities. This is like the absolute. You just can't live without. You can't live without. So again, the 4 walls is definitely included. We can't live without housing, y'all, and we can't live without food, and we can't live without utilities. Those 3, even though I talked about the transportation, but on the bare bones budget, y'all, transportation may need to go like at the bottom of the list. The bottom of the list, y'all. Now, again, I didn't say anything. So again, the bare bones is the absolute necessities. Thank you so much, Coco, for the follow from absolute necessities. What can you not live without, right? You gotta have a roof over your head. This is the absolute, that's why it's the bare bone budget. We gotta have a roof over our head, y'all. And we have to have food because we have to live. So we can't live without food. So those are the top 2. We gotta have housing, we gotta have food, and we gotta have lights on. So those 3, this is like the bare bones. So I'm taking out transportation for right now, y'all. And again, this is like bare bone, absolute necessities. 3 things: the housing, the food, and utilities. That's it. So no eating out. Not like this is like the bare bones, y'all. So all of the extra things that you don't think about, like again, the subscriptions, the streaming services, the eating out, the online shopping, the DoorDash, the Uber Eats. No, y'all. And again, this is only during the times that, again, you don't know when the next time you're getting paid. Your money is funny. You just don't know. And again, I would say to do all this before we're trying to dip into our savings, before we dip into our emergency funds. I want you to do the bare bones budget first, because we want to wait as long as we can before we dip into that emergency fund or that, the savings. We want to wait as long as we can. Now, again, you may say, Janine, I got to dip into it because I just can't pay everything. And then I get that. But again, this is the bare bones stuff. Welcome in, Muku. Welcome in. So let me know if this is resonating with you guys. Put a 1 in the chat if it's resonating with you guys. Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat. A 1 in the chat, you guys, if it's resonating with you guys. Welcome in. Welcome in. Now, again, you got, okay, 1 in the chat. Oh, Moto, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. Okay, welcome in. We are talking about if your money's been paused, if you've been affected. That's not happening. What's not happening? Tasha Truth, welcome in. What's up, Home Skillet? Welcome in. Welcome in. Most Moto, I don't know why they filtered that comment. What's up, friend? Welcome in. And wait a minute, Tosh, what? Oh, thank you so much for the populars, friend. Oh, you know what, Most Moto, I gotta talk to you about something, friend. I'm gonna message you. Or matter of fact, we'll talk after this because I gotta talk to you about something, friend. And I think that we definitely thank you so much for grabbing the daily heart, me friend. And it's something that we've been talking about, but I definitely think so. Tosh, wait a minute, Tosh, truth, that's not happening. Tell me what's not happening, friend. Let me know what you're talking about. What is not happening? The eat out budget. I'm trying to think about what I was talking about where you said it's not happening. Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so what was I talking about? Okay, so yeah, the bare bone budget, y'all. Well, for all the new people that are coming, I'm talking about how to budget through a storm, and we were talking about a bare bones budget. Bare bones is the absolute necessity. Absolute. Three necessities, y'all, is your housing, your food, and your utilities. That's it. That's like the bare bones, nothing else. So this is another thing too, y'all. If y'all have credit card debt, if you have student loan debt, I would say do not pay any of those. And I know it's going to, and I will say it probably will affect the credit. But again, these is during the times where you don't know when your money is coming in. You can't worry about the credit cards. Maybe, you know what? And I would say call your credit card company and let them know, because I've seen, I don't know for you guys, but let me know in the chat if you've seen a lot of messages from like your credit card companies or even your utilities. I've seen like messages that like if you have been affected by like the government shutdown or all of that, that they're having special programs for people that are being affected. So make sure you reach out to your credit card companies, your utility companies. Call the student loan company. They will work with you through this time. I definitely know student loan will for sure. Black yes, when I made an online payment, Deborah, yes, I seen it too, friend. I seen it on both of my credit card company. They had at the top, if you've been affected by the government shutdown, please call. Like so if you looking at your credit cards or all of that, again, we doing the bare bones budget, I will be calling all of them. Okay, every single last one of them. I'll be like, I'm affected by the government shutdown. I don't know when the next time I'm getting paid. And a lot of these places haven't seen anything on a statement. Yeah, I haven't seen anything on a statement either, but I've seen it online. I've seen it online as well. That's why I was like, oh, they have probably something for people that are being affected by it. It's all about communication. It definitely is, y'all. And even y'all, I would say, make sure, listen, even though, we said that we want to prioritize housing, food, transportation, and utilities, call that mortgage company. Call your landlord and your rent and say, listen, I'm being affected by the government shutdown. What can you do for me? Can you put the mortgage? I know for mortgage people, right, y'all? And I've had to do this before. Absolutely facts. Yes. I don't know why they filtered that, friend. But I know for a mortgage company, y'all, in hard times, they are able to put the mortgage payment on the back of the loan. Okay. And it won't affect your credit. We don't want that house. Exactly. They like, yeah. So make sure you call that mortgage company. They have done it for me when I was living at my other house, y'all. They have the ability to put the mortgage payment on the back of the loan. Okay. And especially if you are being affected. So make sure you guys call each and every one. Like, listen, can you put the mortgage payment on the back? If you any car notes that you have, you can do the same thing for a car note. Call them and say, can you put the payment for the car on the back of the loan? Especially right now, you pressure, welcome in. And again, you guys, we gotta make sure we do them calls because everybody is being affected at this time and they know it. Like, these credit card companies, these mortgage companies, they know it's called loss mitigation. Look, the mortgage guru letting us know it's called loss mitigation. Okay, y'all see it in the chat? Y'all see, that's what he said. The mortgage guru was saying it's called loss mitigation, y'all. So listen, y'all, make sure y'all can put them payments on the back of it. If you got a 30-year mortgage, you're not gonna be affected if it's 30 years and 1 month, okay, or 2 months. It's 30 years, y'all. And you always can catch up again. So same thing like the car note. If you got a 5-year car note and they put in this payment on the back, it's at what, 5 years in a month? Okay. You always can play catch up. But again, we just want to make sure that we do this in the midst of a storm because we don't know the next time that we get in our money. So make sure you cancel, skip a payment on your car note. Skip a, yes. I said, listen, I said during the bare bones budget that the debts is not in there. The debts is not in there. I said housing, food, transportation, and utilities. Everything else is like on a pause or we're not paying right now. And again, your credit probably may be affected, y'all, for the people that are worried about the credit. But again, we want to make sure we have somewhere where we lay our heads. We want to make sure that, again, if you have families, if you have kids, you need to make sure that you have somewhere to lay your head for your kids and you have food. These credit card people, great advice. Thank you so much. These credit card people, I'll be like, y'all gonna get your money. It may not be this month. Y'all gonna get your money. But listen, I don't know when the next time I'm getting paid. So I'm gonna pay where I have to take care of my family. I'm gonna pay where I lay my head. So again, this is for the bare bones. So make sure you guys wrote your notes down in reference to that, you guys. So the next thing too, you guys, is how that even though, we said in the beginning, faith over fear, y'all, right? So know that, you know what, even though if we cut out all that we can cut out, if we change all that we can change, there has to be a level of trust. We have to trust God in the midst of the storm. Trust God's provision while still being a good steward, right? We have to still trust God, y'all. And I know it's hard. It's like, listen, God, I don't know when the next time I'm going to get paid. But God is like, I need you to trust me in the midst of this, right? Faith doesn't mean ignoring your finances. It means managing them with confidence in God's provision. We got to be confident, y'all, that God is going to provide. Like, you know what? I am confident that the God I serve is going to provide. Put it in the chat if you are confident that God is going to provide. Put confidence in the chat if you are confident that God is going to provide. Put it in the chat, y'all. Put it in the chat. Welcome in. Welcome in. Proverbs 21:20 says, the wise store up choice food and oil, but fools gulp theirs down. Remember that, you guys. The wise store up food and oil, but fools gulp theirs down. We need to be wise about what God has given us, right? And we need to make sure that we store it up, that we don't just gulp it down, that we don't just have no savings, and especially during this time. That's why I tell you guys all the time, having an emergency fund is crucial. It's crucial, y'all. It is crucial to have an emergency fund. Put it in the chat if you guys have an emergency fund. Let me know. Let me know if you have an emergency fund. Let me know, y'all. If you're like, yep, I got an emergency fund, Janine, let me know. Okay, you're still alive. Got it. Okay. I'm going to add this to the chat. Let me know, y'all. Okay. Oh, Joe Stack, welcome in. Welcome in. Let me know, y'all, if you have an emergency fund, because honestly, during this time, the emergency fund is going to actually be like the lifesaver right now. Welcome in. Welcome in. The emergency fund right now is going to be a lifesaver. Kim, welcome in. Nope, but right now my parents are, LOL, I'm working on not being so dependent as an adult. Okay, Gemini. Okay. So you're like, you know what? You don't have an emergency fund, but you're working on it. Not being, and listen, friend, it's all, and I tell people all the time, not at all right now, Coco. Okay, so had one. Oh, not at all right now. Okay, Coco, you had one. You had one. Okay. And again, y'all, no shame, no guilt over here. No shame, no guilt over here. And that's how it be sometimes. It's like, dag, I had one, then I had to use it. And then now it's just like, you know, again, during this like crucial time, emergency funds are so important. But if you don't have one of the things, one of the things that I would say is that try as much as you can to put up, money to try to build that emergency fund up. Yes, it is very needed right now, y'all. And then also too, y'all, reducing the expenses as much as you can, because all of the things that you was spending on, like, the subscriptions, the eating out, make sure all that extra money, maybe even for the ones that you was given to debt, right? Because again, y'all, if we on the bare bones and we are just paying off the things, thank you so much, Nicole. If we're just doing the bare bones, that extra money that you were maybe given to debt, let's say that you're able to put the payment on the back of your loan, save it, right? That money that you could have put to the car note, put that away. You could use that as an emergency fund, right? Because again, this is during the time where it's like the bare bones stuff, right, y'all? So and again, when you budget, save, or say no to something, that is faith in action, right, y'all? So when we budget, when we save, that's like faith in action. You're saying, Lord, I trust you enough to plan wisely. Welcome in, welcome in. That you trust God enough to plan wisely. This season may shake you, but it will not break you, y'all. So again, we are going to have faith over fear. We are going to trust God enough that He is still going to provide, even in the storm, even when you can't see it, y'all. We are going to trust God enough, okay? Even when you can't see it, when you in the storm, we're going to say, you know what? We're still going to trust God. We're still going to trust God, you guys. And I want to give you guys some affirmations, okay? I'm going to give you guys some affirmations. Virgo, welcome in, welcome in. Also, to you guys, Carrie, welcome in, welcome in. Also, to you guys, I turned on my little like shopping cart. So if you see the item here, I turned it on, and TT wants us to talk about it, but I feel like it's so needed, right, y'all? There is 2 books that I wanted to talk about really quickly, but I'm gonna talk about the first one first. So this one, I'm going, if you guys can see it, hold on. Let me show y'all. There we go. Here we go. So managing money God's way. And people on the why say managing money God's way. Y'all can see it. I don't know why here. Yeah. Right. So y'all, this is a 31-day devotional, y'all. 31 days where it talks about us. Oh, sorry, my face. It talks about us managing our money God's way. It's a very simple devotional, y'all. And it's really, really, really good. Really, really, really good. It's in my shopping cart. If you got, oh, Jay, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. It's in the shopping cart. So you guys could check it out. And then the second one is, I got a stain on this, y'all. Simple Money, Rich Life. Simple Money, Rich Life. And it comes with both of the books together. And this one is really good, you guys. It also talks about biblical succeed without being a financial expert. So it talks about biblical wisdom as well, how to create a money system so you can spend less time and get better results. It talks about the 80-20 rule. Welcome in. Oh, thank you so much, Jay, for the populars. It talks about the 80-20 rule, 80% of results, 20% of the work. So this one is really good, and it ties down into, so if you guys are interested in both of these books, Manage Your Money God's Way and The Simple Rich Life, these are absolutely amazing, you guys. It's amazing. Go check it out. Thank you, Queen. You are welcome. Go check it out, y'all. Go check it out. Go check it out. It's in my cart. All right, y'all. So here go the affirmations, y'all. Affirmations. Make sure you got your pen and paper for the affirmations. Okay. First one, I am calm even when money feels uncertain. I am calm. Jay, welcome in, friend. I think you are new to my room. Welcome in for all the new people that are here. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. And we are talking about, I added it to my cart. Can you see your GMV go up Friday? That's me. Oh, if you see a GMV go up on Friday, okay, I got it. I got it, Gemini. Okay, you added it to your cart. Okay, thank you, friend. All right, got it. Yep. So first affirmation, y'all, I am calm. I am calm, even when money feels uncertain. So I know in the beginning of this live, you guys, I talked about how some of us are feeling anxious about our money. We're feeling very like uncertain. Our mood for our budget is just like, anxious and tired. And one of the affirmations that you can say is I am calm even when my money feels uncertain. Because we are calm because God is giving us peace in the midst of a storm. Second one, I am provided for even when income shifts. I love this one, y'all. I am provided for even when income shifts. So just know that you serve a God that is going to provide for you even when your income shifts. Even when the government wants to play with us, even all of the things that know that you still, y'all, you still serve a God that will provide all of your needs. Okay, you guys. um Self-gifted, welcome in. Third one, y'all, I am disciplined, faithful, and wise with what I have. This is an affirmation we can say. I am disciplined, I'm faithful, and wise with what I have. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. So that we are going to be disciplined with what we have. We're going to be faithful for the amount of money that God has given us, and we are going to be wise with it, right, y'all? So that's why all of the things that I talked about tonight, making sure that we do our four walls, making sure that we take care of the things that we can control. Number 4, I choose peace over panic, knowing God is guiding my steps. Ooh, I love this one. I choose peace over panic, knowing God is guiding my steps. You guys, if this resonated with you in a way, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Caring for yourself. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Are you choosing peace over panic tonight? Because Miss Treetop, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Are you choosing peace over panic tonight because you know that God is ordering your steps? Welcome in, 80. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in, Miss Treetop. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Thank you so much. Good evening. Good evening, friend. Good evening. We are actually talking about affirmations over our money. So you came in at a good time. One of the affirmations that I'm talking about is I choose peace over panic, knowing God is guiding my steps. I absolutely love this one, y'all, especially for all the people that are being affected by the government shutdown. You don't know when your next paycheck is coming in. Your money is extremely tight. You're living paycheck to paycheck. You don't know what's going on in the world, and it's just so stressful. We need to choose peace over panic. Remember who your source is. God is our source, and He is guiding our steps. Remember that, you guys. Remember that God is your source, and He is guiding your steps. Okay? Thank you so much for becoming the title gifter, Miss Treetop, for the pumpkin latte. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And oh, I like this one. Number 5, y'all. My peace is not for sale. I will budget with faith and prosper with grace. Oh my gosh. Put it in the chat if your peace is not for sale. My peace is not for sale. Let me know in the chat if that resonated with somebody. Like, no, my piece is not for sale. It's not for sale. I'm not selling it. Love, welcome in. Welcome in. Put it in the chat if you're like, my piece is not for sale. Okay, we want to have peace over here in the midst of the storm, in the midst of everything going on. My peace is not for sale. Yes, I absolutely love that. My peace is not for sale. I will budget with faith and we will prosper with grace. Your peace is not for sale. Josie, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Matthew, welcome in. Welcome in, friend. My peace is not for sale. I absolutely love that. So let me know if that resonated with you guys. These are the affirmations. Let me know if that resonated with you guys. Oh, Sultry Nina, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Daniela, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much for liking the live, you guys. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. So we were just talking about, how you can budget in a storm. Blessing and peace, fam. Welcome in, Sultry Nina. Welcome in. So our topics tonight, you guys, was budgeting through a storm. Budgeting when, oh, Miss Treetop, you got the money gun, friend. Thank you. Thank you so much for the money gun. Love it. My Nico, woo, I know, right? Like, I'm like, whoa, the money gun. Like, I love that. Miss Treetop, as you know, this little look, you are in a C2, right, friend? Miss Treetop, so you know this C gallery is something different. Listen, I just got to see y'all. So this C gallery is something different. I'm like, oh, ooh, Lord. It is something different. Welcome in for the people on the YT. Welcome in. Welcome in. So Nadia, welcome in. Yeah. So we were just talking about how you budget through a storm, right? Through a storm, we are budgeting. And again, the points that I talked about is we only can control what we can control, right? We can't control other things. So again, the things that we created a bare bones budget, y'all. A bare bones budget, and the bare bones is exactly what it is, bare bones. That's yes, such an important topic right now. Yes, Miss Treetop, it is. That's why I did it. That's exactly why I did it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is such needed topic because I know it's been affecting so many homes. And Tyson, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you? Hey, yo. Hey, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes, so I felt like the topic was so needed, you guys. Thank you for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Oh, welcome in. Welcome in. We were talking about faith over fear, budgeting through the storm, right? We are budgeting through the storm for a lot of people that I know, again, has been affected from the government shutdown. Some people are still receiving a paycheck. Some people are not receiving a paycheck. We had people in here that were saying that they receiving half of their paycheck. So a couple tips that I was saying was when it's like that, when your money is really tight, and when it's like bare bones, y'all, we have to get down to the bare bones budget. And the bare bones budget is like your absolute necessities. Absolute necessities. And I said 3 of them is your housing, your food, and your utilities. I even took out transportation, y'all, because when we were in the bare bones budget, the transportation is not I wouldn't include that in the like absolute necessities, because at the end of the day, we still have to have somewhere where we lay our head. So that's number one. The bare bones budget. Yes, sultry Nana. Yep. The bare bones budget. And again, it's really for our people that enticing. Enticing, you looking like, yes, the bare bones pals. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. And again, y'all, it's bare bones, y'all. It's like, thank you for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. Welcome in. It's like the bare bones, y'all. It's the bare minimum. Like, what can we survive on? And again, this is especially, how are we getting to work now? Friend, this is what I said. This is what I said, because I did say something about transportation. So for the people that are furloughed and that they're not going to work, they're not using the transportation, right? So that's what I said, number one. Two, for the people that are still going to work, one of the things that I said was, oh, thank you so much, pal, for becoming a title gifter, friend. Thank you so much. One of the things that I recommend is, can we carpool with people? Oh, thank you so much for the pumpkin pie, Miss Treetop. Well, thank you so much. Can we carpool? I said maybe you can carpool with co-workers that maybe live near you. But if you're still going to work, then yes, I would add in the transportation, friend. I know you looking like, friend, how are we getting to work? Yes, we if you are still going to work, maybe you can carpool, maybe you can use public transportation if it's cheaper. But again, friend, this is only reset your goal. Oh, okay, reset my goal. But enticing, this is only for, really for like ones that you is like bare. Oh, I think I want to do the this is all this pumpkin stuff, y'all. Let's see, let's see. Oh, they got okay, let's do the Halloween. Boo. Let's do that one, y'all. Transportation is a necessity, and when you have children, elderly with major medical needs. You're right. Okay. Transportation is a necessity, and when you have children, elderly, it is. It is. But I was thinking about, like, for the people that may be home and that they can carpool, or maybe they're, especially like if they are out of work and they're not really going anywhere. But you're right. You're right. Transportation, that will be included in the four walls. But I was thinking like bare bone, right? If you didn't need to, use, transportation, then I was just thinking about like bare bone, y'all. But transportation is needed. So listen, you can correct your girl. I said in the beginning, the four walls and transportations was definitely understood. We used to carpool with friends that we uh didn't we talk about dropping did we talk about dropping streaming services for bare bones? We sure did. No eating out. Yep. I said all of that. Yep. Definitely. Love works. Yep, definitely. And Nene, welcome in. Welcome in. Definitely. And again, y'all, again, I know that transportation is really in it. Your girl was just thinking like, man, if it's bare bones, it's bare bones. Good evening, Nene. Welcome in. Nene. Oh, Nene, welcome in. Welcome in. Yes. It definitely is. I know this transportation is needed, because now I'm thinking about, like, you do got to take your kids to school and stuff like that. But like I said, carpooling may be an option, y'all. Carpooling may be an option. And another thing too that I was talking about. Good evening. Good evening. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the populars. You know what else that we were talking about on Tyson? Too, when it came down to the food, I know that we said no eating out. We said that no subscriptions, but also too, I was saying, and when it's really tight like this, y'all, and your money is maybe paused because of the government, exactly, we can eat at home, co-op with family and friends. Yes. I also said we can, I don't know people's market. Like if you're shopping at Walmart or if you're shopping at a Giant, I would say switch your market to like a Aldi. Aldi, I feel like, is one of the cheapest markets that you can get when it comes down to, again, Nini, thank you so much for sharing out the live. It's like Aldi and Costco's. Now, Costco's is expensive. Costco's is expensive. So, smart shopping is key. And Tyson, I totally agree. Because I was sitting up there saying not only um to do smart shopping, but thinking about food that lasts long, that can really feed your family. Hi, I went to Aldi and the dollar store day by day. Oh, I love your name, friend. Welcome in. I went to Aldi and the dollar store. Okay. So yes, I was about to say the dollar store near me is it not? I'm thinking it's a Dollar Tree. The dollar store near me has a lot of stuff. Single mom of 6. Friend. This friend. I love that. Wait a minute, what you saying, Tyson? Spend money at grocery store and then order out on top of that is crazy. Friend, I know. I know. Yes, Costco is for families in bulk. When I only shop for 2 people, it's a lot. Exactly. I'm trying to tell you, even Nini, for me, I'm a family of 4, and I know I try to get things in bulk, but my sisters and I do Costco together, so both households are covered with the bulk. Oh, okay. So you and your sisters do it. Okay. Okay. But yes, wait, Costco for look, when I only shop for 2 is Costco's, I would even say, like, if it's for a family of 2, Costco's would be really expensive for you. Yeah, I wouldn't. And even I notice you guys that I'm a family of 4. And I pick and choose what I'm getting from Costco's. Day by day, welcome. Thank you so much for the follow. But wait, day by day, let us know. So you went to Aldi and the Dollar Tree. So how much did you spend? Do you feel like you definitely saved more? I know definitely going to Aldi, you save more, especially for a family, a single mom of 6. Friend, let me just give you just a kudos right now, because I'm a single mom of 3. I spent $100. Nice, friend. Where is my little doggone y'all? Now I don't got the clapping thing. Now where with me, y'all? I want to clap for you. Hold on. Now where's my little my sound effects? That is great, friend. I just wanted to congratulate you. Spend $100 on a family. I claim I e-claim to my children what happened. I called, let me see. I'm just reading it. I e-claim to my children what happened. I called EBT and let them listen to the prompt. Listen, friend. I know that's right. I mean, man, I'm a single mom of 3. I can't even imagine 3 more. Explain, mama gotta work harder. I know that's right. I know that's right. And listen, I feel like our kids understand, you know what I mean? Because there's plenty of times where I told my kids, listen, it's tight right now, y'all. Ashley, welcome in. There are plenty of times that I'm like, it's tight right now, y'all, and this is the budget, and this is what we got to stick to. Like, it's just tight right now, and that's what it is. But to spend $100, man, that is no child support, because my situation was DV and I don't want to start a custody battle. Oh, thank you so much, Nini, for the booze. God got us day by day. Yes, friend. When I tell you, friend, listen day by day. When I tell you God got y'all, yes, it do. And trust me, when I tell you, friend, I completely understand with you. There are times when the kids need to be included to understand. And Tyson, I have chills. Listen, friend. And I know that I feel like as a mom, like especially as a single mom, I tried to protect my kids and boys from a lot of like, oh, I felt like the mom guilt, like, oh man. But day by day, when I tell you, I completely understand, friend. Your girl was a single mom of 3 with no child support at all. Okay. And I had to do the exact same things. I just, again, wanted to encourage you friend. And let me tell you, when you say God got you, I'm telling you, he definitely does. I absolutely know. I'm a living witness and testimony that my kids were still provided for, even if they miss a beat. Thank you so much. Yes, friend, because when I tell you I understand, it's no joke. I feel like I tell people all the time that I've had a lot of hard jobs in my life, right? Like just jobs, different jobs. But I think one of the hardest things, y'all, was being a single mom. Well done to the mamas. Hold your head up high and don't tilt your crown. Yes. Yes. I love that. And Tyson, yes, y'all. Listen, I tell people all the time, I have had a lot of hard jobs in my life, but being a single mom ain't no joke. It ain't for the weak. It ain't for the faint of hearted, you guys. Listen, the nights where I ain't feel like going to work, I'm tired. I just have to take care of, do homework, feed them, do all of that. Like it just was a lot. You never get a chance. Facts. Devs, listen, all of my moms, I'm so happy I came across this page. So am I, friend. Listen, I'm a living testimony that God will provide for you and your kids. My kids ain't never miss a beat. I stayed on my hands and knees in prayer, made sure that God covered us. He made sure every bill was paid, every bill was taken care of. So when I tell you, I know how it is to have to work. Listen, your girl had to get 2 jobs to make sure that I was taking care of my kids, making sure, I was doing the same thing. I wasn't going back and forth to court when it came down in reference to the custody. I used to just be like, Lord, you're going to take care of the other parent. Okay. Because at the end of the day, it says in the Bible that you need to take care of your children. It's important to keep God in the center of everything. And Tyson, absolutely, friend. Listen, and I think sometimes, us as moms, fighting the custody battle and trying to get after, the other parent and all that stuff like that. Man, I got stories, y'all. I remember one time, like and I was like, I really don't like to like talk about like just certain things when it comes down to like my kid's father or whatever. But I just remember it was a point where I had to go back to court for custody. Yes, keep God in the center. Absolutely. I had to go back to court for a situation. And I'm like, I had to take off work or go back to court and fight for the little bit of money that he was ever trying to give me. I was like, yeah, I ain't doing it. So sometimes I think, I tell moms, like, sometimes fighting that battle in court with them is just like, listen, it ain't even worth it at the end of the day sometimes. Because I've been like, listen, if focus forward. Yes. Okay. Yes. And I said, listen, y'all. And again, when you in the thick of it, y'all, when you in the thick of it, it is hard sometimes. I ain't gonna lie. It ain't for the weak or the faint of heart. Listen, it ain't weak or for the faint of heart, but it's just like, man, to be on the other side of it, for my children to be, 20, 18, and 15, been there. Sultry Nana's like, been there. Oh, so Sultry Nana, man. I just remember them times I had to put my big girl panties on and just feel like, listen, I got to do it. I got to take care of them. Yes, I was impulsively about to reapply for child support, and being impulsive is not good. Day by day, friend, when I tell you, me and you, I don't want to open up that door again. Yes, friend. I literally had to do the same thing. I was doing things out of spite. I was mad, all of the things, y'all, because it's like, why I got to sit up there and have the burden of the kids. I didn't have, you know what I mean? All of that. And we had peace for real. Yes. And your peace is everything, friend. Okay. Your peace is everything. And I had to come to that exact same place. Like, you know what, God, you just gonna have to take care of the other one over there. You're gonna have to take care of that other parent. I'm just going to do what I need to do as a parent. And again, definitely God, yeah, the peace definitely surpass all understanding for sure. And when I tell you God got you, friend, God got you, man, friend, man. I just want to celebrate you in this moment because I know how hard it is. I just can't imagine. I know how hard it is with 3, but to have 3 more, to have 6, y'all, I would probably be losing my mind. I would probably be losing my mind. But again, God definitely equipped you for it. And yeah, definitely he has you in the kids. So I'm just so proud of you, friend. I know exactly how it is. But again, like I said, being a parent of 3, it's just like, man, but my kids ain't miss a beat. God made sure that he provided for us, each and every one of us. Jennifer Nicole, welcome in, friend, welcome in. So yeah, it's just It's yeah, it's so crazy. But yes, we definitely have to keep God in the center, you guys. Thank you, Des. Thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate you so much. Thank you. Yes. I'm so glad you came across my page, friend. Thank you so much for the likes. So yeah, we were just talking about, and you know what? I think that this is so needed right now too, y'all. Is a couple affirmations. I don't know if you guys were in the room, but I said a couple affirmations that we can say in reference to our money, especially when it's like really tight, when your money is just extremely tight, y'all. If you've been affected by the government shutdown, if you live in paycheck to paycheck, here's a couple affirmations that we can say in reference to our money. One is, I am calm even when money feels uncertain. I am calm even when the money feels uncertain, y'all. Two, I am provided for when the income shifts. So when your income shifts, know that, excuse me, y'all, know that you are provided for, because we serve a God that is our provider. Woof. I know you like that. I know you like the affirmation friends. I know. I love them too, friend. I know they're just like me, and these affirmations, y'all, make sure that that you take some time and write them down. Yes, I am provided for even when my income shifts. Even when your income shifts, even when you can't see out of your situation, even when you are living paycheck to paycheck, you guys, you are provided for, because God is our provider. I am repeating them. Yes, day by day. Make sure you repeat them, friend. Yes, 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 yes. It is so important. In the middle of an income shift right now. Oh, Miss Leslie, welcome in. And Tyson, oh, so that one hit home, friend. That one hit home. Okay, I understand. Yes, when you are smack dab in the middle of an income shift, remember who you are. And did. Okay. And did. I know it did, friend. I know it did. Okay. 3, I am disciplined, faithful, and wise with what I have. I am disciplined, faithful, and wise with what I have. Sometimes, you guys, we can think that, so I feel like a lot of times when I do like my one-on-one coaching, or when I meet with my clients, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so bad with money. People will say like, I'm just so bad with money. I think that, amen. So Janine is like, amen. I think that we have to change our words, you guys, and say, you know what? I am going to be disciplined with my money. I am going to be faithful for what God has given me, and I am going to be wise with what I have. Yes, words have power. It does, y'all. It does. It does. That's why they say is, speak life and death through your tongue. Is so important that even if you feel like you haven't done the best with your money, right? You still can say like, I'm disciplined. I am faithful, and I am wise with what I have. The fourth one, y'all, which I think I love the fourth one. I choose peace over panic, knowing God is guiding my steps. Discipline with God's money, we are stewards. Yes, Social Nina, absolutely. I think I like this one. I like the 4. Honestly, y'all, I like 4 and 5. So 4, I choose peace over panic, knowing God is guiding my steps. Y'all, we gonna choose peace tonight over us panicking about, if you live in check to check, if in the government shutdown, whatever it is in reference to your money, we are going to choose peace over panic, because God is going to guide our steps, you guys. He is going to give us wisdom. Brandy, welcome in, welcome in. He is going to give us wisdom to steward our money wisely, right? So we are going to choose peace over panic, knowing that God is guiding our steps. Yes. Brandy, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Now, I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I do like the last one. My peace is not for sale. I will budget with faith and prosper with grace. Put it in the chat if your peace is not for sale, y'all. I like love this one. If your peace is not for sale, my peace is too expensive, Nini. Yes, okay. If you're like, my peace is not for sale, I will budget with faith and prosper with grace. Yes, okay. Do not let anyone, any deaths. Yes, my peace is not for sale. Yes, y'all. And again, it can be circumstances, people, places, things, jobs, kids, whatever the thing is. Your peace is not for sale. It's not for sale. It's not for sale, y'all. We are not going to sell our peace. We are going to stay on our hands and knees in prayer and know that God is our source. Woo! And Tyson, I told you I like the last one, y'all. I feel like the last one resonated in a way. I said, when I read that, I'm like, oh my God, my peace is not for sale, y'all. And so many things can, knock us off our peace. So many things can make us, anxious and us panicking. And it's like, oh my gosh, especially like, don't know when the next paycheck, don't know when this is coming in. Your money is so tight, living check to check. Oh my God, I gotta cut this out. I feel empowered again. I am grateful. You have no idea. Day by day, no, I am grateful for you, friend. I truly appreciate you for being here, friend. Oh, welcome in, Jay. Welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily heart me. Friend, no, you just don't even know and understand. It's so, you just don't know. I feel like every time I do the live, somebody on here, it's just something that I say. And again, I feel like I always tell people that God is going to bring the right people in my room. And I just truly, truly, I think you are an amazing. Thank you so much, Jay, for sharing out the live. You are an amazing person, friend. You are, listen, I know it is not easy. It is not. Oh, sorry, y'all. It was a couple filtered comments, y'all. Lord, TTB filter. The Lord sent me a different direction with child support. I feel you both homeless with 3 children sleeping in the car behind 7-Eleven. Blessing and beautiful chat. Sorry, Sultry Nina. I'm just reading this because it was filtered. Oh my God. Homeless with 3 children sleeping in a car behind 7-Eleven. Oh my gosh, friend. We serve an amazing God, y'all. We serve an amazing God because you just don't never know, y'all. You just don't never. Yes, ma'am. Oh my gosh. You just don't never know. Nini is our community too. Yes, and Tyson, Nini is definitely our community. Yes, welcome. You just definitely, and day by day. Listen, day by day. Are you new to TikTok, friend? I see that you are new because I don't see that you have like a blue badge, friend. Let me know if you are new. Let me know. Thank you so much for the populars. I am new to TikTok. I figured you were new, friend. Because look, TT be telling on you, friend. TT be telling on you. But listen, I just want to just thank God for you. I truly appreciate you for being here, friend. I truly understand what you are going through. If you ever need any type of encouragement, I'm always here. You always can message me anytime. Welcome in, though. TT tells all the business. Jay, don't it? It tells all the business. I be telling when people are new. So just to explain a little bit day by day. So one of the things that TT has is like when you come into a live host room, I don't know if you've been into any other rooms, Boss Mom Solution, welcome in. When you first come into a room, if you see this orange heart right here, so that's like an instant follow for the creator, the live host, which is me. But you have to have coins on your account, friends. So if you see other people in the chat, right? If you see Live Well with Jay, you see this blue box right here. Thank you so much, Des, for grabbing your daily heart, me friend. If you see the blue box next to the name, so like TT rewards people that are being engaging in the live, and so you get points. So the higher the number this blue box is, the higher it means that you're an engager. But then also you see an orange box here, friend. That's Grace. That's my room, and that's a heart next to it. So everybody that grabs their daily heart me points, which is up here, becomes part of like the Grace community. But again, you have to have coins on your account. So at the bottom of the screen, you see like a red box. It should be on this side, y'all. I'm trying to think. You see a red box and it says coins. And to grab a daily heart me is 1 cent. And usually, like when you come into anybody's room, they'll say, grab your daily heart me, tap out the screen, share out the live. So these are just some of the things that TT does in reference to just being an engaging viewer. Oh, you got your day. Okay, friend. Look at you day by day. Look at you, friend. Go ahead now. Go ahead now, friend. Welcome in. Woo woo. Yes. So you are part of the community, friend. Love it, friend. Friend. Yes. I love it. Love it. Love it. Yes. I love when people get it. Like, cause again, like when I first came on this app, y'all, I'm like, what is they doing? What is they saying tapping on the screen? Grab the daily heart. I'm like, what is that? What are they talking about? And I'm like, get the coins. What coins? Our actual money? Your girl was like, what? But when I like watched long enough, I'm like, okay, okay. And again, I feel like, I was like, oh my gosh, what did they tap out the screen, share out the live, push out the populars? I think one time when I first came into my room, y'all, I was new to TT and I think I sent a rose. They were like, we don't send no roses in here. We send nothing but populars. We don't send no roses. I was cracking up like, oh, okay. I'll make sure I don't see no roses now. But that was like, one of them big rooms, the grow rooms. They like, no, we don't send no. I would have left immediately at Tyson's, yo. I was just like, what? They was like, yeah, we don't send. But see, I was in the grow rooms, y'all. So y'all know how those rooms go. Y'all know how it go. And the girl was just like popping into the room. I was like, oh, okay. And I was just thinking like, oh, let me just send a rose. They was like, no, we don't do no roses. We send populars. And if you did it, I was like, oh, let me just get out this room. But yeah, so to have it, to explain it in a way. But yes, y'all, I'm definitely, I was just like, oh, you know what I mean? But yes, I truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. Ooh, it's about that time, y'all. Let me see how long I've been on here. Now, y'all know I'll be trying to stay on to my time. It's right about the time, you guys. Right about the time. But no, I truly appreciate. I don't hang out there anymore. Neither do I. And Tyson, listen. At first, I was thinking like, oh, I can get my numbers right. For all the new people that are in the room, it's just like if you are familiar with like the grow rooms, I'm thinking like, oh, I can get my numbers and I probably easily can get to like what 5K, 10K, or whatever the case may be, whatever number that you're searching for in reference to subscribers. But then I'm like, you go into those grow rooms and then they're not like truly engagers. Some people don't really care about your content. They just want the numbers. They never look at it. They never. So it's just like, I'd rather build slow, right? I'd rather have people like day by day that comes in my room that resonates with me and really, you know what I mean? That I can speak to her heart, she can speak to my. It's like, no, I want like an engaging community, y'all, that actually care about my content. I love intentional connections. Absolutely, y'all. That's what I love. And if I grow slower, then that's okay. Because again, you don't need a whole bunch of people. You just need the right people. I don't need to have millions and millions of followers and all of that. No, 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 no. I just need the right community. That's all you girl need. That's all I need is the right community. But again, you guys, I truly appreciate everyone for being here on a Monday. Now, let me know for all of the people, for the new people, where are you watching from? What coast are you on? I got my people and I'm good. And Tyson, I know that's right. Let me know where you are watching from. Are you on the East Coast or are you on the West Coast? Let me know. Because I do got a couple of new people in my room. Your girl is on the Jersey. Des. Okay, we're like East Coast, Nene. Okay. Deb, we're around the corner, friend. It's Philly in the building. Nene, East Coast, we're on the East Coast. Jersey, we're like neighbors, friend. We are neighbors. It is Philly out. Your girl is, oh, okay, yes. I am in Philly. We are neighbors. I'll go to South. Oh, you in South? Okay, South where? Where? Oh, you South. Okay, you on the South, not the okay. We're in the South, friend Jay. We're in the South. Let us know. Louisiana. Whoa. Nice. I love that. I heard you guys have one great food in Louisiana. Let me see. Day by day. For some reason, that was truth. I went to a grow room and unfollowed everyone, and I was supporting them, and they weren't liking back. Yes, day by day. Yes, friend. Yep. I know. I did it too. Your girl was guilty of it too. Like, because again, they only care about the numbers. They don't care about anything else. They don't care about your content. Even if a few people may go on here, they may like a few of the posts, and that's it. The grow rooms, they don't care about that, and it's like truly not genuine connections at all. It really just isn't. It really isn't. So it's just like sometimes it's like I'd rather grow slowly. Shakira, welcome in, friend, or welcome in. Oh, hey Trisha T, welcome in, or welcome in. There are a few things that I show interest in, and those are the rooms I visit. Hey friend, absolutely. Absolutely, and Tyson, I totally agree. I totally agree that, yeah, these are, and again, it's just like, yes, organic route. Yep. Here for a genuine connection. Shakira, welcome in. You're here for genuine connection, friend. You're in the right room. Your girl is definitely a genuine engager for sure. I agree. Speak life over your finances. Yeah, Shakira, thank you so much for the follow, friend. Truly appreciate it. Yes, and I think the genuine connections mean more, you guys, honestly. Like there are so many people that prime example, you guys, I'm in an agency, and I would say, like, if we have just a room of supporters, you guys. Oh my God, blessed and beauty, welcome in. Welcome in. That we have like such a good supportive community in here, and I just like you feel like family after a while. Like I feel like if I was to see you guys, if I was going down to Louisiana, I'd be like, hey friend, you know what I mean? Like you feel like it's a genuine connection with people that honestly want the best for you, want you to grow, and how they can support you in a way. That's exactly what I feel like, honestly, on this app, you guys. I've met so many churches. Thank you so much for the poppies. I have met so many people, like true connections. Like I did a mortgage collaboration with, he was in here. His name is Most Moto. When I tell you true connection, yes, Jay and Nene are my sisters. I ride for them. Oh, they're your sisters. Oh, okay. So you ride for them. Nice, nice, nice. Like these are just like genuine connections that I absolutely love, y'all. I absolutely love. And I love like when I go into somebody's room and they be like, Janine, the budget coach is here. I be like, hey, friend. When I see y'all names, I be like, hey, what's going on? So I feel like, listen, y'all will get the same energy if y'all meet me in person. Like, what's going on? I feel like we've been girlfriends for so long. Like, what's going on? What is going on? So yes, I feel like the genuine connections is truly important. And even if if your growth is a little slower, that's okay. But the genuine connection is really, really important. And then I feel like, you guys, like when not only on the lives, but like when I see, like when I scroll through my FYP page and I see like my friends that I'm connected to content, I be putting all of my comments on there like, oh, I love this post. I be watching. Listen, y'all, I be watching for real, for real. Not how they be like, listen, look from the bottom up and stuff. Like, no, if it say like friend and I know, I'm like, oh, I love this. Let me watch what they saying. Oh, I love this friend. I'll be putting my little comments on it because honestly, I really care. Like, oh, okay. Oh, I love your music, or I love, whatever it is. Shakira, welcome in, welcome in. So definitely, I definitely like and appreciate the genuine. But the one thing that I realized, you guys, just being on this app, Rose, welcome in, is like you definitely need community to grow. Like, when you get up to the different leagues and all that stuff like that. Sorry, I accidentally got out. No, it's okay. Shakira, I do it all the time. I be sitting up there scrolling or sometimes tapping out the live and it just will pop me out. And I'll be like, oh, and they be like, oh, Janine, welcome back. And I'm like, oh, I'm gonna scroll out, y'all. Y'all know how it is when it just scroll you out. So no, I truly get it. Exactly. Right. Like you just be like, it'll just scroll you right on out, then you come back in. Yes. So yeah, the genuine connections I definitely know, but I definitely, have been like, learning. Like you definitely need a community to build it to grow in here. You definitely do. But again, if you are definitely if you are growing at a slower rate, but you have genuine connections with people and you truly care about them, I think that's so important. That's so important, you guys. But yeah, you guys, I'm truly appreciate all you guys for being here. Truly appreciate you, you guys. So Wednesday, y'all. I'm some Wednesday. I'll be back. Your girl will be back on here on Wednesday. We'll be talking about savings. I'm trying to think about. So I know you guys, you really enjoyed it. Oh, Nini, I'm so glad that you enjoyed it, friend. So Wednesday, y'all, I did a live when I talked about 3 high yield savings account and the best high yield savings account. That live was so good. It was so many people in my room. So I feel like I need to do something like that again. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what I'm going to do in reference to the savings in reference to that. Because I feel like that was just so informative, y'all, for the high yield savings. I talked about the interest rates on the high yield savings, the 3 different banks. Oh yeah, thank you so much and then Tyson for inviting. I'm so glad. I love it when people are like, you invited me and I'm so glad you're here. Like I'm telling you, y'all, you guys, that warms my heart. It really does. I'm trying to think about what I'm gonna talk about, y'all, but it's gonna be definitely good. And it's gonna be something in reference to savings, whether it's the high yield savings. I know we talked about credit before, so I definitely need to talk about that again. But something about savings, you guys. I'm trying to figure out what it's gonna be. But that will be on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For all the new people that are here, I'll do my best to pop in. And Tyson, no pressure, friend. You always support me, so I truly appreciate it. Daddy's daughter, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. For all the new people that are here, if you're ever wondering when I go live, it is in the BYO, but I go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday. Monday's live will always be. Do you ever talk about investing? I'm so lost with that. Shakira, yeah, well, I do, friend, and I'm actually working on a collaboration with an investment guru. So your girl, I don't know it all, right? I want to bring somebody in that knows way more about investing, because I do. Nika Grace, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. I do know a little bit about investing, friend, but not a lot. I ain't gonna lie, not a lot. So I want somebody that knows way more than me to come in and educate my community on where do we start when it comes to investing, right? Good evening. What? Good evening, Nika Grace. Good evening. Like, where do we start? I do know, like, especially that's exciting. Thank you. Yes, friend. You missed the mortgage live that I did where people are interested in and like buying a home. He talked about, like, bankruptcy. He talked about all the different things. But investing, y'all, we definitely need to do. Talking about compound interest, talking about single stocks. Where do we start? How do we really start to invest our money? How do we really start to, like, compound interest? So your girl is working behind the scenes, y'all. I'm going to bring somebody in. I am working, because investing is very important, you guys. It's very, very important, because one of these days, y'all, we are not going to be able to work. We are going to be in the retirement age, and you want to make sure that you start to invest your money now so that it can work for you later, right? So we need to definitely make sure that we understand investments and how we can start to put some money aside. So yes, your girl's working on that. So make sure you look out for that. It is coming soon. I'm just trying to. Oh, thank you so much, Nika, for the mustache. Thank you so much for being the title gifter, friend. Welcome in. Thank you so much. So yes, so the budget. So Mondays are the budgeting live where I talk about budgeting. Wednesdays are savings. We talk about all things savings. Fridays is all about getting out of debt. But I feel like I'm do getting out of debt and credit, because the credit one did really well. So getting out of debt, that's on Fridays. Sundays, which honestly, I feel like, sorry, there isn't a good time to give that silly thing, LOL, but wanted to. Oh, it's okay, Nika Grace. Thank you so much. Sundays, you guys, I feel like Sundays, I really love Sundays, right? Because again, it's one thing to talk about practical steps when it comes down to your personal finances, but as you know, it's another thing to invite God into your finances. So Sundays is all about prayer over your finances. I absolutely love that life. I absolutely love it, because it's kind of like starting off in the week, you know, whatever you're worried about in reference to your finances, bringing all your prayer requests, whatever it is. Maybe it's over your family, maybe it's over your money, maybe it's over your career. We talked about it yesterday. A lot of people were worried about their careers. A lot of people, it could be your family, whatever it is. Sundays are kind of like our slow down time where we actually sit and lay things at the altar and the feet of God to be praying about our things that are stressing us out. Tina, welcome in. So I always love Sunday lives, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. I really like Sunday lives because it kind of just flows the way it needs to flow. And Jackie, welcome in, welcome in. And again, I'm just so big on one. Yes, it's so important to have practical steps that we are doing in reference to our finances, but it's another thing to invite God into it. It's another thing to invite God into our finances, you guys. Because at the end of the day, I am a living witness that there are times in life, you guys, where the math ain't going math, right? When you have more bills than money, right? When you have cut down everything and you still are like, Lord, I'm in a negative. I remember it was a point in my life, y'all, where even though I cut down all the bills and I did the budget as bare bone as I can, I was still in the negative every month. Your girl was still in the negative every month. And I feel like in those days and time, you got to invite God into it and say, you know what, Lord, I have done my part when it came to this. I need you to do the rest. Graceful Gangs, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. You know, there are points and times, again, where it's just like, you've done all you can. You know, you've stewarded your money as well as you can. You've done all the things you can. That's when we give room for God to show up for us in a way. For God to say, you know what, I need you to trust me, daughter. I am going to take care of you. I'm going to take care of your family. And I need you to trust me. And I need you to cast all your anxieties and your worries onto Him. So Sundays that's what it's about. Which I truly love Sundays, y'all. Truly love Sundays. So that's just kind of the flow of the lives. That's how it go. People are like, do you go live every day? I don't go live every day, y'all. Your girl kind of needs a break because I do have a 9 to 5 and I do have a coaching business, y'all. Your girl is actually a financial coach. So I do one-on-ones. I do have coaching clients on the side. So I don't go live every day, y'all. But, you know, because I still have to coach clients on the side and I still have to work. Oh, welcome in. My cup overflow. Whoa, I love that name. My cup overflow. Welcome in. Welcome in. I absolutely love that name. My cup overflow. Yes, I know that's right. Yeah, so I don't go live every day, but it's no LOL. Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, that's kind of just the flow of the lives for all the new people that are here. But you know, the information at the times is 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, and Sunday. I do pop-up lives sometimes on Saturday, which I did do a pop-up live on Saturday, y'all, which was a totally different one, y'all. I was on live for 4 hours. Your girl just was chitter chatting. 4 hours. I can't even believe I was on live that long. 4 hours? Like, what? Who be on live for 4 hours? Like, what? Chitter chatting, yo. Chitter chatting. It was a good live though. It was a good live. Wow, exactly. Me, Chris. I thought it was like 3 hours, yo. But when I went back and looked at my analytics, it said 4 hours. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I was on live that long. Your girl was just sitting up there chitter chatting. Like, it was a good live though. I'm not gonna lie, because we talked about relationships. Kim Love Jones was in there. It was a little different side of your girl. It wasn't really talking about budgeting. I mean, yes, we was a little bit, but like, we were talking about relationships. We were getting it nitty gritty, y'all. It was a good one. So I can't believe that I was on there for 4 hours, y'all. 4 hours. Your girl was just talking her head off. But yeah, it was a good one though. But sounds great. Yes, it was a good one, Nika Grace. And then also too, I did a brand photo shoot that day. So I was talking about people that are starting a business, entrepreneurship, just the growth. I started this business in March and now it's October. I am almost coming up on a year, which I can't even believe, y'all. I definitely want to celebrate with you guys. My longest so far is 1 hour and 50 minutes. Oh, nice, Nika Grace. 1 hour and 50 minutes. It took me, honestly, Nika, like in the beginning, it took me a while I feel like to get up to like the 2 hour mark or hour and 50 minutes. So you're doing great, friend. Cause I feel like I always would be like, all right, I'll be looking at like 45 minutes to an hour. I'm like, okay. But I feel like the more community you come in, the more people are engaging in your chat and you're answering questions. That was my second one. So I was happy with that. Oh, your second one. And you did it that long? Whoa, friend. I definitely wasn't doing long ones at first. No, no, no. I was definitely wasn't doing long ones at first. I just was like, okay. And then I was so much more like rigid with my points of like what I was talking about, that. And then I feel like the naturalness of the live. Sometimes I'll come on here and have points of what I'm going to say or what I'm going to talk about. And sometimes the live just kind of goes off point or goes off key. So you just kind of got to like learn how to do all that. But no, that's really good though. The hour and 50 minutes. Yeah. Day by yeah. So definitely. But again, I truly appreciate everyone for being on here, y'all. I definitely am going to get off here on time, y'all. On time. But that's just kind of the flow of the lives. Also too, for like usually when I do my lives, I do like engagement questions in the beginning just to kind of get the chat chatting. Then I talk about like the main teaching points. And always, your girl will always, before I end any live, y'all know I'm going to make sure I say a prayer. So this is the closing prayer, you guys. Father God, tonight we surrender the worry, oh God, the fear, the what ifs. Ooh, the what ifs. You are our provider, our peace, and our strength. Lord, help every woman here steward what she has wisely and remind her that even when the money pause, your blessings never do. Calm anxious hearts, oh God. Strengthen tired hands and fill every home represented tonight with peace and provision, oh God. In Jesus' name we pray all of these things. Amen. If this live blessed you, type peace in the chat, you guys. Make sure you type peace in the chat. I always will make sure that I close. Amen. Thank you so much. Day by day peace. Yes. I always close my lives with a prayer. It is truly important. Peace. Okay. Thank you so much, Nika Grace. It is so important to make sure that you invite God into your finances. No, I am praying for each and every one. Oh, Dr. Lisa, welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. Thank you so much for grabbing your daily art. I wanted to go over. I wonder if Coach Rhonda is still there. Oh, you know what I want to ask you, Dr. Lisa? Did you choose the place for Saturday? Oh, the corgi. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. Thank you so much, friend. I wanted to know, did you choose the place for Saturday? I don't think I've seen it, or I didn't get the information yet. Because I want to make sure that you have a lunch reservation. Oh, okay, I didn't get the place. Because I just wanted to make sure that GPS said, let me know. Well, I'm gonna look on schools. Did you I haven't sent it yet. Oh, okay. I'm about to say now I was looking, Dr. Lisa. I was looking like, well, wait a minute now. Where the place gonna be at? Okay, so you haven't sent it yet. Okay, good. Okay, so I'll wait until you send it. I will wait until you send it. But again, Dr. Lisa, you catching me on the end of the live. I'm so mad that me and Coach trying to go live at the same time. I definitely wished her a happy birthday in your live, but I definitely want to go over there and support. I will send it by Wednesday. Okay, you send it by Wednesday. No, no rush over here. But again, you towards the end of my life. But again, I just prayed us out. And again, I thank everyone for being on here. Thank you so much for liking the live, for sharing it out. Again, I am praying for each and every one of you guys on here. I know it's a tough season for a lot of people. You know, the government shut down, the pause. Know that we serve a God that still provides for us. God is our provider. Remember the affirmations that I told you guys. Hopefully, it will bless you in a way. It will be near Midtown area by Times Square. Ooh, Times Square. That's nice. Courtney, welcome in. Welcome in. Okay. Okay. That is great. I can't wait. A woman of God, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. Welcome in. And you know, it's so true, you guys, that every time, you know, people, when you about to get off your live, people be trying to come in towards the end of the live day by day. Thank you so much for still being here, friend. But yes, make sure that you guys, you know, speak the affirmations over your week. Jordan, welcome in. Speak the affirmations over your week. Hopefully that, you know, the little pointers that I have for this live, it helped you stay encouraged. Know that God is our provider. Thank you so much, friend. Day by day. Yes. I don't know why it filters some of these comments, y'all. It just be filtering everything. Good evening, Jordan. Welcome in, friend. Welcome in. How are you, friend? How are you? You're actually catching the end of the live. Welcome in. Welcome in. Truly appreciate you for being here, friend. I am actually towards the end of the live, but for you being new here, my name is All Is Well. Okay, thank you so much, Jordan, for the follow. My name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. So tonight we talked about whether your money is paused, your faith needs to be activated. I am actually going to be on here on Wednesday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So all the information is in the bio for all the for the time. I gave you a follow and hope to catch the next one. Okay, friend. Yes. Jordan, yes, friend. I hope that love this. You love this. Oh, great, friend. Yes. Yes, I hope that you catch the next one. I start Eastern Standard Time at 8 p.m. My lives are usually 2 hours, y'all. So you know you grew up on here since 8. So that's why it's like 2.5 hours. But I always love to, you know, people come in and ask me questions towards the end, and that's fine. But again, yes, Wednesday we were talking about savings. And again, my name is Janine. I talk about all things personal finances with God in the center. I usually give some practical tips and steps, you know, to help you in reference to if you're trying to save money, if you're trying to get out of debt, you're trying to get on a budget, all of the things. But we also invite God into our finances. We also pray around here. We are all believers in here because I believe wholeheartedly that it's one thing to have practical steps when it comes down to your personal finances, but it's another thing to invite God into it. So I think that it is truly important because sometimes when it comes down to your money, your math on math and stuff just don't make sense. And sometimes God just has to come in and, you know, amen. Absolutely. See you on Wednesday. Okay. See you on Wednesday, friend. See you on Wednesday. Thank you so much. Dr. Lisa. Oh, yeah. I wanted to talk to you about something else about this gallery. I wanted to talk to you about the gallery, but we'll talk definitely off here. Because honestly, I think that my fave four, she is doing something absolutely amazing. Well, I think it's a great idea that she's doing in reference to the gallery and helping others. So I'm gonna let you know, but I think it's something that will really help others in reference to the gallery. So I think that she's doing really good. Yes. Oh, did you hear about it? Did you hear about it, Dr. Lisa? um Hey, I wonder, did you hear about A Jenny? What, welcome in. Hopefully I'm saying the name right. I wonder, did you hear about it already? Cause I'm like, I'm so, you know me. I'm like, oh, Savage, welcome in, friend. Welcome in. You're actually towards the end of the line, friend. Welcome in. I wonder, how are you? Kylie, welcome in, welcome in. Truly appreciate everyone for being here. People Truly appreciate everyone for being here, y'all. Let me know. Welcome in, welcome in. So again, it's towards the end of my life, you guys. I will be back on here Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I want you to remember, budget with faith and prosper with grace. I love you guys, and I will see you Wednesday. Peace. Well, maybe. I know she's collecting her views to support. Oh, Dr. Lisa, I'm gonna message you because she kind of doing something else. Well, and it's like with the pods, but I'm gonna message you. I'm definitely gonna message you. Good night, everyone.